Read disclaimer carefully before taking any decision. Appreciate our efforts with subscribe button and press the bell icon. It feel valued and drives us to do our best. In this video we will discuss about every aspect of GDS Holdings stock as well as will get you GDS Holdings stock expected target price to understand the loss killer vision. Check out description. The market expects GDS Holdings (GDS) to deliver a year-over-year increase in earnings on higher revenues when it reports results for the quarter ended September 2021. This widely known consensus outlook is important in assessing the company's earnings picture, but a powerful factor that might influence its near-term stock price is how the actual results compare to these estimates. The stock might move higher if these key numbers top expectations in the upcoming earnings report, which is expected to be released on November 16. On the other hand, if they miss, the stock may move lower. While the sustainability of the immediate price change and future earnings expectations will mostly depend on management's discussion of business conditions on the earnings call, it's worth handicapping the probability of a positive EPS surprise. Zacks consensus estimate this company is expected to post quarterly loss of 17 cents per share in its upcoming report, which represents a year-over-year change of plus 19.1%. Revenues are expected to be $319.72 million, up 42.4% from the year-ago quarter. Estimate revisions trend. The consensus EPS estimate for the quarter has remained unchanged over the last 30 days. This is essentially a reflection of how the covering analysts have collectively reassessed their initial estimates over this period. Investors should keep in mind that the direction of estimate revisions by each of the covering analysts may not always get reflected in the aggregate change. Thank you for spending a part of your day to be here. If you are not a part of the Loss Killer community yet, just click that little red subscribe button and then click on bell icon. Select all, it's free and you will never miss an episode. Price, consensus and EPS surprise earnings. Whisper. A positive earnings ESP is a strong predictor of an earnings beat, particularly when combined with a Zacks rank number 1, strong buy, 2, buy, or 3, hold. Our research shows that stocks with this combination produce a positive surprise nearly 70% of the time, and a solid Zacks rank actually increases the predictive power of earnings especially. Please note that a negative earnings ESP reading is not indicative of an earnings miss. Our research shows that it is difficult to predict an earnings beat with any degree of confidence for stocks with negative earnings ESP readings and/or Zacks rank of 4, sell, or 5, strong sell. How have the numbers shaped up for GDS Holdings? For GDS Holdings, the most accurate estimate is the same as the Zacks consensus estimate, suggesting that there are no recent analyst views which differ from what have been considered to derive the consensus estimate. This has resulted in an earnings ESP of 0%. On the other hand, the stock currently carries a Zacks rank of number 4. So, this combination makes it difficult to conclusively predict that GDS Holdings will beat the consensus EPS estimate. The company has not been able to beat consensus EPS estimates in any of the last 4 quarters. Bottom line, an earnings beat or miss may not be the sole basis for a stock moving higher or lower. Many stocks end up losing ground despite an earnings beat due to other factors that disappoint investors. Similarly, unforeseen catalysts help a number of stocks gain despite an earnings miss. That said, betting on stocks that are expected to beat earnings expectations does increase the odds of success. This is why it's worth checking a company's earnings ESP and Zacks rank ahead of its quarterly release. Make sure to utilize our earnings ESP filter to uncover the best stocks to buy or sell before they've reported. GDS Holdings doesn't appear a compelling earnings beat candidate. However, investors should pay attention to other factors too for betting on this stock or staying away from it ahead of its earnings release. Thank you for watching this video. If this video is informative for you, like this video, share it, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Check out description to get more details about the Loss Killer. How you can make money through online investment platform. Even if you know about market trends, still you need training for trading. For that, visit www.thelosskiller.com. Don't hesitate to chat with our agent to schedule a call to get expected target price. Leave your name, number and country name in website chat box. We will contact you within 24 hours. We have global call services available.